Hey guys, I got with the picks. It is Friday, early, early morning. Yesterday, yesterday we had a loss in college basketball. Louisiana shit the bed. No defense at all. I took our college record to 7 wins and 4 losses. We're going to be focusing on football from here on out for a good while. We got football on every single day for a while. So I hope you guys are buckled up and ready because we're about to go on a ride. And last night was a good way to start it. You know, we had a good 2-0 night last night. You know, we had the side right. San Fran, pretty easy winner. And we had Geno Smith under the passing yards, which was nice to get that player prop back in because I did lose 4 of them last time over two players. And I wouldn't have been surprised one bit if something would have happened. If something would have happened to Geno Smith in the game, or he didn't play at all. But we did get 2 wins out of the football, which moved our record to 65, 47, and 3. We're at 58%. We're back in a hot pursuit right now to get back to 60%. And I see us doing that hopefully by you got to figure out it's going to take some consecutive wins after already having 115 plays out to move that number up. I'm hoping by maybe Sunday evening. Hopefully by Sunday evening we'll be back to 60%. But we're looking at the early game. We're looking at the Bahama Bowl, where Miami, Ohio at 6-6 is playing UAB, and they're 6-6. UAB's given 10.5, and the total's at 45. Now Miami won their last 2 games to become bowl eligible. They beat Ball State last game 18-17. They held Ball State to 360 yards, and Ball State only had 137 yards through the air. Miami has been without their starting quarterback, Brett Gabbert, for the past 2 games. And how fitting that is that a freshman came in the past 2 games and was able to pull off 2 wins to get to a bowl game. Their freshman quarterback, Avion Smith, he's a runner. He is a runner. He's ran for 176 yards and 3 touchdowns on the ground the last 2 games. And that is perfect for the situation that we're going up against in this bowl game for Miami, Ohio. First off, UAB struggles against mobile quarterbacks. Miami, Ohio has averaged 24 points a game their last 2, and they've given up 20 points a game in their last 2. Something that jumps out is they are +8 in the takeaway department, which is a department that you need to win games, no doubt about it. UAB, they're 1-1 in their last 2. They lost to LSU. Well, they got the shit beat out of them by LSU 41-10. And then they beat Louisiana Tech 37-27. In that game against Louisiana Tech, they ran for 406 yards versus Louisiana Tech. In that game, their defense had 3 sacks, an interception, and a fumble recovery. UAB runs 41 times a game. That's second in the country. And they only pass 24 times a game. That's 124th in the country. So there's 7 other teams that pass less than UAB. UAB averages 243 rushing yards per game. They average 30 points a game, and they give up 24 points a game. Like I said, this is a perfect situation for Miami, and also having a running quarterback, because UAB is 24th in the country only allowing 197 passing yards a game. So their secondary is excellent. I don't know how many times Miami, Ohio is going to be looking at UAB secondary. I really don't. Miami, they're 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 bowl games. They're 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 in December. They're 7-0 against the spread in their last 7 neutral site games. UAB, they are 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 overall. So UAB's offense is completely centered around one guy. That guy's name is Dwayne McBride. I'm sure you guys have heard of Dwayne McBride. If you haven't, you should have. I mean, hell, he led NCAA football in rushing this year. 1,713 yards and 19 touchdowns. The kid's an absolute stud. What kind of confuses me a little bit with this, and I took backlash from about 4 or 5 people last time that I said something and it didn't come true, because I read a report, clear as day, bold writing, that this cornerback is done for the year. He will not be playing in the bowl game. So what we have now is Dwayne McBride, as of Thursday evening, is no longer expected to play in this game. Now, I looked up Dwayne McBride. I see nothing about it. I looked up CBS Sports. I see nothing about it. And then I go to my bread and butter to see what Public's betting and what sharps are betting, and right there inside of it, Action was the one that reported this, that Dwayne McBride will not be playing in this game. So let me put an asterisk to me saying this. As of Action, Dwayne McBride, as of Thursday evening, is no longer expected to play in this game. And there was no line movement either. The line is still at 10.5. So as soon as you see this video, I want you to roll over and I want you to put your bet in ASAP. I don't want to hear at 10 or 10:30 in the morning when you figure, okay, it's a good time to place a bet, I'm going to play it, and the line's down to whatever now, and you're saying, should I play it at this line? I want you to play it at 10.5, period. This is like taking Jordan off the floor at the Bowls for UAB. That's what it is. Equivalent 100% to a T. This guy's an absolute monster. And he's not going to be playing. And the line hasn't changed. Maybe you guys will do a little bit more, but I'm telling you, as of 2:41 in the morning, I've seen nothing besides Action Network. And Action Network is a very reputable site. Very reputable site. So, this game in general, even before that information, was going to be a very slow, probably boring game. But it's never boring when you make money, okay? I don't care how boring the game is. It's never boring when you make money. It may feel like it at the time, but after you reminisce and marinate for a second, it's really not that boring. I'm looking for about 1,000 run plays in this game. Points are going to come at a premium. And I tell you what, we're taking the dog. We're taking Miami, Ohio, plus the 10.5 points in the first bowl game, the Bahama Bowl. So, guys, you already know what the pick is. Take Miami plus 10.5. I'm going to be dropping another play over on TikTok. So if you don't follow me on TikTok, go over to TikTok, put in Hack Out with the Picks, all one word, hit follow, and you'll get notified every time I drop a play. Guys, thank you for everything. The likes, the comments, the views. Keep on hitting the thumbs up. We've been hitting right around 50 consistently. Let's get it to 60. If you're watching this video and I ever made you money, ever, going over like the past 20 months, if I ever made you money, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up. It don't cost anything. It don't take you but nothing half of a second. Guys, I love you all. Thank you for everything. You already know we're going to do it until I get back to you. I'm going to get back to getting this cash.